tell us about your childhood. Who would you like to become?
I wanted to be a ballerina or a nurse when I was about 4. That was my first dream. And then I didn't think about singing till I was quite a lot older, maybe 15, 16.
Your parents are creative people too. They are opposed or supported you to career?
They've always supported me, and I suppose for them they were very relaxed. When I said that after I left school I was going to be in a band, they thought, okay, well, go and do that for a bit. I mean, we didn't know if it was going to be something I'd do forever, but yeah, they were very relaxed and just kept an eye on what was happening. And I was lucky they didn't kind of go, what? They were quite, chilled out.
Your first clips were taken by your father, and whose initiative was joined from you and... Whose initiative was the joint work together?
To work together? I suppose it was just one of those things that was obvious because he was a director, and you know, especially when you make your first few videos, I wanted to really feel safe with someone I trusted. And plus, you know, you don't have a massive budget and you're kind of not really sure who's good to work with. So I knew that if my dad was doing it, he was going to do the best job he could. And yeah, it was really nice to work with him.
Tell us about your first performance on stage.
My first performance on stage, I wore a terrible outfit, like a satin skirt, and the light caught there, and when I watched the video back I thought I looked really fat and cried, and there was a fire alarm that went off halfway through the gig and everybody had to evacuate the building. It wasn't a great start, really.
After the group, the audience disbanded, you have opened a modeling agency. What was the fate of it?
I signed up with Models One and nothing really ever happened. I went on a few castings. I was there for about 2 or 3 months, did a couple of jobs, but it wasn't really right for me. I didn't feel like a model. I didn't feel like I was doing what I should be doing. So I kept trying to, I don't know, reignite the music in my spare time. And luckily I got back into it, but yeah, I mean, I know it's a dream for a lot of people, but for me, I always knew I wasn't going to be a model. I never felt like I could compete with the other girls. I felt, a bit out of my league, really.
Also, after the collapse of the group, you have started writing a novel, but not finished it. Why?
Because it was really awful. It was a terrible, terrible book. I kind of liked the idea of writing something that would be a bit of a catharsis of all the stuff that happened. But really, I just started writing a very bad book.
You have 2 sons. How to find the time for children and within such shelter? And do you plan more children?
I'd like to have more children one day. And I don't know, I find the time. There'll be periods of quite intense work where I'm away a lot, but then there'll be time when I'm more relaxed. After I get back from Odessa tomorrow, I've got a Monday I'll spend with my kids, and next week is a bit more relaxed. So I just sort of take the opportunity when I can, and if I start feeling that the work, home-life balance is going too far the wrong way, I'll just try and block some time off when I'm with them. But mainly it's okay. I'm normally with them in the mornings and the evenings. So.
2 sons, and do you want a girl, maybe?
I don't really mind. I mean, now that I have 2 sons, I can't really imagine it any other way. And I've got 3 little sisters, so I know what it feels like to have that relationship. But I don't really mind. If someone said to me, "You're only going to have boys," I would still want more children.
I see a tattoo family.
Yes.
When you do it?
I did it, golly, 6 years ago? Yeah.
And how you to spend that?
Spend that?
Why did I do it? Why?
Well, I always wanted to get a tattoo. My mum had a bird on her back. So I guess in my mind I thought when I'm big I'm going to get a tattoo. And then I think it was after I'd had my first baby and when I was about to get married, I just realised that the thing I wanted to celebrate was family, really. Creating my own, the family you make with your friends, your real family with my parents and my brothers and sisters. So it's kind of the thing that makes everything make sense.
Tell about your latest album.
It's very dancey, very upbeat, very fun. It's the most dance album I've made so far.
And in Odessa, you're at first time, and you have time to walk around our beautiful city. What do you like?
It was beautiful. Yeah, we walked all down here and walked through the tree-lined avenue, and we could see the sea, and the sun was shining, and there were restaurants and cafes and little stalls, and it was just perfect. It was like being on holiday, actually.
In your opinion, what's the secret of success for such artists?
Well, for me, where I am up to now, I think it's remaining enthusiastic. You've got to love it. Working with amazing people. I work with great collaborators. And what else? I suppose not getting complacent. I don't think you should ever feel that you are entitled to keep working. It's up to you to keep trying to keep the standard up and keep trying to improve on things. And then maybe you'll earn the respect of people enough to keep going. But you know, it's still early days, really. It's not that long a career.
At last, some words to your friends in Ukraine and Odessa.
Yeah, I'm just really excited. Every time I've been to Ukraine, I fall a bit more in love with it. I've had brilliant experiences. I already love Kiev, where I've done a few shows, and I can honestly say that my show I did in Kiev before Christmas was one of my favourite from the tour. I just loved that night. It's been a delight. So yeah, more of the same, please.
Thank you very much.
Not at all. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you.